Hello students, this is Ritvik Dubey, your computer teacher. In this video class, I will discuss about tokens in Java, keywords and identifiers. So in tokens, I have already created two videos, okay? Tokens in Java part 1 and tokens in Java part 2. In part 1, I had discussed about the types of tokens and integer literals and the types of integer literals. In the second part, I had discussed about the rest of the literals, your real literal, character literal, Boolean literal, okay, object reference, null literal, string literal, and all the literals were covered in part 1 and part 2 of tokens, okay. If you have not watched those video classes, I request all of you to go and watch those video classes and then come and watch this part. That is the third part, okay. So tokens in Java, keywords and identifiers. Okay, let's start. Tokens in Java, keywords. Let us discuss about keywords. What are keywords? Keywords are the reserved words which have a special meaning for the compiler. Okay, so keywords are those tokens which are reserved and which have a special meaning for the compiler. When the compiler says that this is the word and it has some meaning, some special meaning, some special functionality, okay, those words are called as keywords. Okay, now following are some of the keywords in Java: public, private, protected, static, new, byte, short, int, long, float, double, boolean, char, super, this, throw, throws, import, package, strict FP, extends, interface, enum, for, while, do, if, else, switch, case, return, abstract, implements, etc. So all these words are keywords. All these tokens are keywords. And each and every keyword has its own functionality, has its own special meaning for the compiler. Okay, the keyword public has its own functionality. The keyword private has its own functionality. Likewise, all the keywords have their own functionalities in Java. Okay, so what is the definition of keywords? Keywords are the reserved words which have a special meaning for the compiler. Keywords are the reserved words which have a special meaning for the compiler. Okay, note all the keywords are in lowercase. You can see public, P is in lowercase, private, P is in lowercase. All the keywords are in lowercase. Clear? Okay, now this was all about keywords in Java. Let us discuss about identifiers. Okay, the most important concept, the most important thing, identifiers. Now, what are identifiers? Identifiers are those tokens within a program which are named by the programmer so that they can be uniquely identified. Identifiers are those tokens within a program which are named by the programmer so that they can be uniquely identified. Now, what does it mean? जावा प्रोग्राम में कुछ कुछ टोकन्स ऐसे होते हैं जिनका नामकरण की लिबर्टी हमारे हाथ में, ठीक है, हमें ये लिबर्टी दी जाती है, हमें ये आजादी होती है कि हम उनका नामकरण खुद कर सकें. ओके, सो आइडेंटिफायर्स वो टोकन्स हैं प्रोग्राम के अंदर विद इन अ प्रोग्राम जिनका की नामकरण विच आर नेम्ड बाय द प्रोग्रामर, ताकि उनको यूनिकली आइडेंटिफाई किया जा सके, पहचाना जा सके. Okay, your class names, variable names, method names, object references, package names, all these are identifiers. Okay, please remember, class names, variable names, method names, object references, package names are identifiers. Okay, now rules for naming an identifier. It must not begin with a digit. सबसे पहला रूल है, अगर हम आइडेंटिफायर का नामकरण कर रहे हैं तो कुछ रूल्स को फॉलो करना पड़ेगा. सबसे पहला रूल है, इट मस्ट नॉट बिगिन विथ डिजिट्स. एग्जांपल, say here the class name that has been given is 123 demo. Now it is not allowed. Okay, it is not allowed. Yes, you can write demo 123. ठीक है, डिजिट्स को आप बीच में रख सकते हो, डिजिट्स को आप लास्ट में रख सकते हो, लेकिन डिजिट से स्टार्ट नहीं हो सकता है एक आइडेंटिफायर का नाम. Okay, so it must not begin with digits. So this is correct and this one is wrong. This is correct and this is wrong. Now, if we talk about method name, same rule is applied for method name also. Why? Because method name, variable name, class name, package name, okay, object reference, all these are identifiers. So a method name cannot begin with digit. So it is wrong. Okay, it is wrong to write 1, 2, 3 add method. Okay, so what is correct? हाँ, yes, you can write add 1, 2, 3. सर बीच में डाल सकते हैं क्या डिजिट? हाँ, बीच में डाल सकते हो, लास्ट में डाल सकते हो, लेकिन पहले नहीं डाल सकते. ओके, सो दिस इज करेक्ट. ओके, एंड दिस इज wrong. Left side is wrong, right side is correct. Now, if we talk about variable name, here you can see the variable name is one num. It is not allowed. Yes, you can write num1. Int num1 is equal to 10. It is allowed. Okay, so this is correct. Clear? Now, if we create the object, in place of obj, one obj, we can write any name x, y, z, but it must not begin with digit. Okay, you all know that how we create objects in Java. Class name, the general format is class name space object name is equal to new class name parenthesis and semicolon. So this is the object name. Okay, this is the object reference. You can say one obj. It cannot be one obj. Okay, it is wrong. Now what is correct? Yes, you can write obj1 or obj2, obj3. Okay, so this is correct. Now what about package name? See here the package name is one SMS. This is wrong because it cannot start with digit. Okay, so package, if you write package SMS1, it's correct. It's correct. So please keep in your mind that the first rule is it must not begin with digits. It must not begin with digits. Second rule, it must not be a keyword. Now what is keyword? In the previous slides, I had explained. Yes or no? What do you mean by keyword? Keywords are reserved words which have a special meaning for the compiler, So it must not be a keyword. Identifier इस जगह में हम लोग कीवर्ड का इस्तेमाल नहीं कर सकते हैं. तो हमें पता होना चाहिए कि कौन कौन से वर्ड्स कीवर्ड्स हैं ताकि आइडेंटिफायर का नामकरण करते समय हम ये गलती ना कर बैठे. ठीक है, जैसे we cannot write public class switch. We cannot use switch as the class name here. Why? Because switch is a keyword. Okay, switch is a keyword. So this is wrong. Yes, you can write switch demo. It's correct because switch demo is not a keyword, but switch is a keyword. Okay, so this is correct. Now, if I talk about method name, it cannot be extends or it cannot be any other keyword. Okay, why? Because extends is a keyword, so it is not allowed. Yes, you can write XYZ. Okay, you can give any name, but it should not be a keyword. It should not be a keyword. Okay, now here you can see the variable name that has been chosen is for. It is not allowed. Why? Because for is a keyword. So you cannot write int for is equal to 10. It's wrong. Yes, you can write int num is equal to 10. It's okay. Clear? Then while creating object, if you write demo if is equal to new demo semicolon, you cannot use if as the object name. Why? Because if is the keyword, so it is wrong. Yes, you can write demo obj is equal to new demo and then parenthesis semicolon. This is correct. Now when you write package while, we cannot use while as the package name as identifier. Why? Because while is a keyword. Okay, while is a keyword. Yes, you can write package SMS. Okay, SMS. Clear? Because SMS is not a keyword. Clear? Now rule number 3, space in between is not allowed. Now let me recapitulate the rules 1 and 2. The first one was it must not begin with a digit. Okay, and the second rule is it must not be a keyword, and the third rule is space in between is not allowed. For example, if you are giving simple interest as the class name, now you cannot use a space in between simple and interest. Okay, this is not allowed. That is the reason why the rule is space in between is not allowed. So please take care of this. So this is wrong. Yes, If you write simple interest by attaching the two words, then it's okay, it's correct. Clear? Now, if I talk about method, suppose if the name of the method is display sum, if the name of the method is display sum, space in between is not allowed. It is wrong. Yes, you can write display sum together. Okay, together. Then it's correct. Now, if I talk about variable name, if you are writing sum of digits, you can see, you might be thinking that sum of digits is a variable, but it is wrong. Why? Because you have used spaces in between, which is not allowed. So this is wrong. Instead, you can write int sum of digits together. If you're writing the words together, attaching it, okay, keeping no space in between, then it's correct. Then it's totally correct. Okay. So what is rule number 3? Rule number 3 is space in between is not allowed. You can see this is an object creation statement. Okay. In this line, we are creating the object of class demo. And what is the object name or object reference here? D space obj, but space is not allowed in between, so this is wrong. Instead, you can write demo D obj. D obj is written together. Okay, so this is correct. Now, package name. As package name, I have written SMS space class space 12. This is not allowed. Why? Because while naming an identifier, a space in between is not allowed. Yes, you can write package SMS class 12 all together. SMS class 12, you can put it together and write. It's allowed. Okay, so space in between is not allowed. आप बीच में आइडेंटिफायर का नाम देते समय बीच में दो वर्ड्स के बीच में स्पेस नहीं दे सकते हैं. क्लियर? दिस इज रूल नंबर 3. तो बच्चों, पहला रूल क्या था? आइडेंटिफायर का नाम डिजिट से स्टार्ट नहीं होना चाहिए. सेकेंड रूल क्या था? आइडेंटिफायर के जगह में हम लोग कीवर्ड्स इस्तेमाल नहीं कर सकते हैं. व्हाट इज रूल नंबर 3? आइडेंटिफायर का नामकरण करते समय हमें ध्यान रखना है कि स्पेस इन बिटवीन नहीं आना चाहिए. ओके, क्लियर? नाउ रूल नंबर 4. स्पेशल सिंबल्स आर नॉट अलाउड एक्सेप्ट अंडरस्कोर एंड डॉलर साइन. Special symbols are not allowed except underscore and dollar sign. Now, if you write public class, simple hyphen interest, hyphen is not allowed. Why? Because hyphen is a special symbol. तो जावा प्रोग्रामिंग में आइडेंटिफायर का नामकरण करते समय, मतलब क्लास का नाम देते समय या मेथड का नाम देते समय या वेरिएबल का नाम देते समय या ऑब्जेक्ट रेफरेंस का नाम देते समय या पैकेज का नाम देते समय आपको ध्यान रखना है कि स्पेशल सिंबल्स इस्तेमाल ना हो. हाँ, दो चीज अलाउड है. आप अंडरस्कोर इस्तेमाल कर सकते हो बीच में, आगे या फिर एंड में. डॉलर साइन भी इस्तेमाल कर सकते हो स्टार्टिंग में, बीच में, एंड में, कहीं पे भी. लेकिन अंडरस्कोर और डॉलर साइन को छोड़ करके नो अदर स्पेशल सिंबल्स आर अलाउड. क्लियर? That is the reason why we will get error in this line. Why? Because in between simple interest, you have used a special symbol, that is hyphen. Yes, if you're using underscore, it's correct. Simple underscore interest, it's correct. Okay. Now, in method name, you can see we have used dot, which is not allowed. Why? Because the special symbols are not allowed. Yes, you can use display underscore sum. If you do not want to use underscore, then attach the two words display and sum. तो ना तो बीच में अंडरस्कोर रहे, ना तो स्पेस रहे, कुछ नहीं रहे, दोनों को सटा करके लिख दोगे तो भी चलेगा. अंडरस्कोर अगर दोगे तो भी चलेगा, लेकिन अंडरस्कोर और डॉलर साइन को छोड़ करके कोई और स्पेशल सिंबल्स को इस्तेमाल करोगे तो फिर एरर आएगा. ओके, सो दिस इज करेक्ट. देन you cannot write sum hash of hash digits. Why? Because the special symbol hash is a special symbol. Okay, which is not allowed. This is wrong. Yes, you can use dollar sign or underscore sign. है ना? अब कुछ बच्चे लोग बोलते हैं सर अंडरस्कोर डॉलर साइन क्या हम लोग बीच में इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं? नहीं, आप स्टार्टिंग में भी इस्तेमाल कर सकते हो, बीच में भी इस्तेमाल कर सकते हो, लास्ट में भी इस्तेमाल कर सकते हो. ठीक है? ओके, सो दिस इज करेक्ट. दिस इज करेक्ट. Then, if we want to create an object of class demo, you cannot use the symbol @t@obj. Okay, this is wrong. In place of @ you can use underscore or dollar sign. It's okay. Okay. Then you can see in package name, I have written class &12. Okay, I cannot write ampersand because ampersand is a special symbol which is not allowed. So this is wrong. So what is correct? See, you can use underscore at the beginning, in in between at the end. Okay, so underscore SMS, then dollar sign, class, dollar sign, this is allowed. This is okay. Okay, clear now? Now let me recapitulate once again. What was the first rule? Just close your eyes, all of you. Please close your eyes. What was the first rule? Try to remember. Try to keep in your mind. What is the very first rule? The first rule is it must not begin with a digit. Digit से start नहीं होना चाहिए आइडेंटिफायर का नाम. आइडेंटिफायर मतलब क्लास का नाम या फिर वेरिएबल का नाम या फिर मेथड का नाम या फिर ऑब्जेक्ट का नाम या फिर पैकेज का नाम. ठीक है, तो आइडेंटिफायर मतलब वो टोकन जिसका नामकरण करने की आजादी हमें है, हम नामकरण उसका खुद कर सकते हैं. तो पहला रूल क्या है? डिजिट से स्टार्ट नहीं करना है. दूसरा रूल क्या है? कीवर्ड्स आर नॉट अलाउड while naming an identifier. तीसरा रूल क्या था? स्पेस इन बिटवीन इज नॉट अलाउड. और चौथा रूल क्या है? स्पेशल सिंबल्स अंडरस्कोर और डॉलर साइन को छोड़ करके एनी अदर स्पेशल सिंबल्स आर नॉट अलाउड. क्लियर? देन रूल नंबर 5, Java is a case sensitive programming language. Java is a case sensitive language. अब case sensitive का मतलब क्या होता है कि upper case and lower case characters are considered as different by the compiler. Upper case and lower case characters are considered as different by the compiler. जैसे बता रहा हूं, here you have written class name demo. Please notice that the class name demo consists of the character D, which is in capital letter. While creating the object of class demo, you cannot use a small d. Okay, so this is wrong. Small d is not allowed. Small d is not allowed. Okay, then what is allowed? See, here the class name is demo, where D is capital, and while creating the object, you have written demo with D capital. Clear? So this is correct and this is correct. Is this clear? The same rule is applicable for everything, for package also, for class name, for variable name also. If you have declared a variable, just example, for example, if you have declared a variable x, small x, and initialized the value 40, int small x is equal to 40 semicolon. Now, while printing the value, system.out.println, if you are writing capital X, then you will get error. Why? Because in Java, small x is different from capital X. Why? Because Java is a case sensitive language, case sensitive programming language. Okay. Now, so how many rules we have studied? We have studied 5 rules. Then naming conventions. Now we will discuss naming conventions for identifiers: class, method, variable, package name, object reference. Okay, yes, identifier. Now sir, what is the difference between rules and conventions? Conventions का मतलब होता है रिवाज. Conventions को हम लोग फॉलो नहीं करेंगे तो भी हमें कंपाइलर एरर नहीं देगा, लेकिन रूल्स को तो फॉलो करना ही पड़ेगा. तो सर हम लोगों को कन्वेंशन को फॉलो करना चाहिए कि नहीं करना चाहिए? बिल्कुल करना चाहिए. सर क्यों करना चाहिए? क्योंकि अगर आप कन्वेंशंस को, अगर आपको परंपरा को, वो रिवाज को अगर इस्तेमाल कर यूज कर रहे हो, उसके मुताबिक चल रहे हो, तो कोई भी जो जावा का ज्ञानी आदमी है, ठीक है, वो आपको देख करके, आपके प्रोग्राम को देख करके बता देगा कि हाँ आपको नॉलेज है, आपको कन्वेंशंस की नॉलेज है. ठीक है, आप एक स्टैंडर्ड प्रोग्रामर. Now, what are the naming conventions then? Okay, even if you are not following the naming conventions, it's okay. Compiler will not give you error, but we should learn the conventions and write our program or give the identifier name using the conventions. Okay, following the conventions. See, naming conventions for class. What is the naming convention for class? Class का नाम देते समय हमें क्या ध्यान रखना है? See, if a class name consists of a single word, then the first character of the word should be in uppercase. अगर क्लास का नाम एक ही वर्ड कंटेन कर रहा है तो उस वर्ड का पहला कैरेक्टर कैपिटल होना चाहिए, या फिर कह सकते हो अपर केस होना चाहिए. Here you can see, if a student has written public class demo where he or she has used small d, then also it's correct. Okay, he or she will not get any error. But if a student is writing capital D in place of a small d, then it is more appropriate. Okay, it is more appropriate. इसलिए मैंने कहा कि रूल्स और कन्वेंशन में क्या डिफरेंस है. रूल्स को फॉलो करना ही पड़ेगा, क्योंकि अगर नहीं फॉलो करेंगे तो एरर आएगा. लेकिन कन्वेंशन को फॉलो कर सकते हो, नहीं भी कर सकते हो। तो सर करना चाहिए कि नहीं करना चाहिए? बिल्कुल करना चाहिए। एक स्टैंडर्ड प्रोग्रामर सारे कन्वेंशंस को ध्यान में रख करके ही प्रोग्राम लिखता है। So this is the convention. If the class name consists of a single word, then the first letter of the word should be in uppercase, that is capital. Clear? Now, if a class name consists of multiple words, अगर एक क्लास का नाम में multiple words हैं, तो हर वर्ड का पहला लेटर अपर केस होना चाहिए। For example, if a student has written simple interest calculator, just apply your mind and think how many words are there. In this class name, how many words have been used? 3 words. One is simple, the other word is interest, and the third word is calculator. We have attached all these 3 words, yes or no? So this is okay. We will not get any error. But if a student is writing simple interest calculator like this, see 3 words, the first letter of all 3 words is in uppercase, that is capital. This is more standard. Okay, this is more standard. Then note, the predefined classes have also been defined as per the aforesaid naming convention. कुछ नहीं, सारे के सारे जितने भी predefined classes हैं उनको डिफाइन किया गया है ये नेमिंग कन्वेंशन को फॉलो करके। एग्जांपल, सी सिस्टम। System is a predefined class, yes or no? So systems, when we write system.out.println, systems S is in uppercase. When we write string, string S is in uppercase. Buffered reader, see how many words are there in buffered reader? 2 words are there. One is buffered and the other one is reader. So B is in capital, R is in capital, yes or no? Then input stream reader, you think how many words are there? 3 words are there. So all the 3 words, the first character of all the 3 words are in uppercase. Yes or no? Input I capital, stream S capital, in reader R is capital. Scanner is a single word, so S is in uppercase. So this is the convention. I repeat, अगर क्लास का नाम सिंगल वर्ड होगा तो सिंगल वर्ड का पहला लेटर अपर केस होगा। अगर बहुत सारे वर्ड्स को मिला करके क्लास का नेम है तो हर वर्ड का पहला लेटर अपर केस होगा। ठीक है, दिस इज द नेमिंग कन्वेंशन। नाउ लेट अस डिस्कस अबाउट द नेमिंग कन्वेंशन फॉर मेथड्स और फंक्शंस। लेट अस डिस्कस अबाउट द नेमिंग कन्वेंशंस फॉर मेथड्स और फंक्शंस। Naming convention for methods or functions. If a method name consists of a single word, then all the characters of the word should be in lowercase. अगर मेथड का नाम सिंगल वर्ड है तो सारे के सारे लेटर्स उस वर्ड के लोअर केस होने चाहिए। जैसे यहाँ पे एक मेथड का नाम किसी बच्चे ने दिया कैलकुलेट, जहां पे सी को उसने अगर कैपिटल में कर दिया तो भी ठीक है, कंपाइलर कुछ एरर नहीं देगा। बट इफ इज राइटिंग लाइक दिस, इट इज मोर अप्रोप्रिएट। ओके, इट इज मोर अप्रोप्रिएट। Why? Because calculate is a single word. Okay, so all the letters in calculate, C, A, L, C, U, L, A, T, E should be in lowercase. Okay, then if a method name consists of multiple words, then all the characters of first word should be in lowercase, and from second word onwards, the first character of each word should be in uppercase. मतलब अगर एक मेथड का नाम बहुत सारे वर्ड्स को मिला करके बना हुआ है तो पहला वाला वर्ड का सारा लेटर लोअर केस में रहेगा और सेकंड वर्ड से हर वर्ड का पहला लेटर अपर केस में रहेगा। एग्जांपल, अगर एक स्टूडेंट, देखो यहाँ पे मेथड का नाम दिया है कैलकुलेट इंटरेस्ट और उसने सारा क्या कर दिया है, लोअर केस में लिखा है। ओके, तो ये ठीक है, एरर नहीं आएगा। लेकिन मोर अप्रोप्रिएट क्या है कि कैलकुलेट के सारे लेटर्स छोटे हों, लोअर केस में हो, और दूसरा वाला वर्ड क्या है, इंटरेस्ट, इंटरेस्ट आई कैपिटल हो। दिस इज द स्टैंडर्ड प्रैक्टिस, दिस इज मोर अप्रोप्रिएट। ओके, दिस इज मोर अप्रोप्रिएट। नाउ नोट, the predefined methods have also been defined as per the aforesaid naming convention. तो आप कैसे कह सकते हैं कि ये कन्वेंशन सब है, क्योंकि हम प्रीडिफाइंड मेथड्स को देख करके ये पता कर सकते हैं, बता सकते हैं कि यही कन्वेंशन है। जैसे प्रिंट, प्रिंट मेथड, पी स्मॉल है कि कैपिटल है, पी स्मॉल है, वो सिंगल वर्ड। प्रिंटलन, वो भी सिंगल वर्ड के जैसा ही कंसीडर किया गया, तो पी स्मॉल। रीड, सिंगल वर्ड है तो आर स्मॉल है। रीड लाइन, हाउ मेनी वर्ड्स आर देयर इन रीड लाइन, 2 वर्ड्स आर देयर, तो रीड पूरा का पूरा READ लोअर केस में लिखा गया है, लाइन का L कैपिटल कर दिया गया और दोनों वर्ड को सटाया गया है, रीड लाइन। The next is a single word and all the characters are in lowercase. Next line consists of two words. The first words, all the characters are in lowercase and line L is capital. Then see, in two lowercase, how many words are there? Three words are there. Two is the first word, lower is the second word, case is the third word. तो टू का टी और ओ लोअर में रखा गया है स्मॉल लेटर, लेकिन सेकंड और थर्ड वर्ड का पहला लेटर अपर केस में रखा गया है. ठीक है, तो टू अपर केस का भी वही है, थ्री वर्ड्स हैं, पहला वाला वर्ड सारा का सारा कैरेक्टर लोअर केस में, अपर का यू कैपिटल और केस का सी कैपिटल. हैज नेक्स्ट डबल मेथड, स्कैनर क्लास का एक नॉन स्टैटिक मेथड है ये. ठीक है, इसके बारे में हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे किसी क्लास में, लेकिन ये भी एक प्री डिफाइंड मेथड है थ्री वर्ड्स का. तो देखो हैज का एच ए एस सारा का सारा लोअर केस में, नेक्स्ट एन इज इन अपर केस, डबल डी इज इन अपर केस. ओके, so all the predefined classes and predefined methods follow the conventions which I am telling you now. So we all should follow the conventions, okay, naming conventions. Now let us discuss about naming conventions for variables and object references. It is same as the naming convention for methods. तो method का जो convention था वही variables और object references का है. Example, अगर आप int sum is equal to 0 सेमीकोलन लिखते हो चलेगा, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. एस को कैपिटल कोई बच्चा कर दिया कोई दिक्कत नहीं, कंपाइलर एरर नहीं देगा. लेकिन क्या ये नेमिंग कन्वेंशन के हिसाब से है? नहीं. नेमिंग कन्वेंशन के हिसाब से अगर वो सिंगल वर्ड है then all the characters must be in lower case, then all the characters must be in lower case. This is more appropriate. You can see when a student writes sum of digit, okay, तो यहां पे उसने क्या किया, एस को कैपिटल कर दिया. दिस इज ओके, कंपाइलर विल नॉट गिव एनी एरर, बट मोर अप्रोप्रिएट इज सम शुड बी इन लोअर केस, ओ इन अपर केस, डी इन अपर केस. ओके, सम ऑफ डिजिट, बिकॉज थ्री वर्ड्स आर देयर. ओके, so the first word all the characters should be in lower case, second words first character should be in upper case, third words first character should be in upper case. Okay, this is more appropriate. Now, if we create the object, you can write demo capital OBJ is equal to new demo. It's okay. But the convention is you should write in small letter capital O, sorry, small o BJ. Okay, this is more appropriate. Now, when you are creating the object of simple interest, suppose if the class name is simple interest and if the object name that you have chosen is capital S, capital I, capital O, capital B, capital J, it is okay. You will get no error. But more appropriate is SI OBJ. Why? Because SI means simple interest, OBJ means object. Two words are there. So the first words, every character is in lowercase, and second words, first character is in uppercase. This is more appropriate. Okay, this is more appropriate. Clear? Now, naming conventions for packages. See, it is generally a single word. Package का नाम अगर आपको पता नहीं कि package क्या होता है, I will discuss in some other class in the encapsulation chapter. Okay. As of now, if you know about package, it is well and good. If you do not know what a package is, I will discuss in some other video class. But package name is also an identifier. It is generally a single word, and all the characters are in lowercase. पैकेज का नाम जनरली सिंगल वर्ड होता है और सारे के सारे कैरेक्टर्स स्मॉल होते हैं, यानी कि लोअर केस होते हैं. अगर कोई लिखता है पैकेज पैक वन तो भी चलेगा, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, लेकिन ज्यादा क्या अच्छा है कि सारे के सारे कैरेक्टर्स लोअर केस में रहे. क्लियर? This is more appropriate. Now there are some predefined packages. You can see they have also followed the same convention. Java.lang. So Java is the main package and lang is the sub package. Okay. Java.io. Java is the main package. IO is the sub package. Java.util. Java is the main package. Util is the sub package. That is the reason why I wrote here. It is generally a single word, and all the characters are in lowercase. Now you might be thinking, sir, java.lang two words are there. No. The two packages have been separated with the separator dot. Clear? Java is a separate package, lang is a separate package. The lang package is the sub package which exists within the Java main package. But this is different package, this is different package. Clear? Okay, so generally it is a single word and all the characters are in lowercase. Okay, clear now? Okay. Now let me show some of the things to you. Let me create a class with any name as it will be changed. Control A, backspace. See, public public class class demo, public class demo. Okay, static static int x is equal to suppose 12. Now what is the meaning of static? What is its functionality? I will discuss, don't worry. Then let me write here byte byte. Let me write here string st is equal to, within double quotes, let me write RITWIK, Ritvik Dubey. Okay, Ritvik Dubey. public static void main capital string string array space args. Okay, let me write here system dot out dot println, system dot out dot println. Suppose I am printing hello. Suppose Control Shift I to indent. Now my question to you all is, what are the keywords in this program? Okay, list the keywords, name the keywords. The first keyword that has been used in this program is public. It is a keyword. Class is a keyword. Static is a keyword. Int is a keyword. Okay, again public is a keyword. Static is a keyword. Void is a keyword. Clear? So demo is the class name, and thus this token is called as identifier. Sir, X, this is called as variable name, and thus it is also identifier. Okay, this is assignment, this is literal. Again, sir, string is a keyword. No, string is not a keyword. String is a predefined class. String is a predefined class. That is the reason why S is capital in string. What is this? Is equal st? It is a variable. We can give any name. We can give any name. This is also identifier. So in this program, who can say what are the identifiers? How many identifiers are there? See, class name is an identifier, number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3. ARGS is an identifier. Why? Because this is also a variable name whose data type is string array. So how many identifiers are there? Demo class name 1, 2, 3, then 4. Okay, 4 identifiers are there. Okay, clear na? Sir, can we consider string as an identifier? Yes, we can consider, but we have not defined the string class. Okay, it is an inbuilt predefined class. Predefined class, inbuilt class, you can say. Okay, so as identifier, see, I don't have the liberty to change the name of a string, but I have the liberty to change the name of a class. Suppose if I write demo 1, 2, 3, okay, you can see I'm getting no syntax error. In place of demo, if I write dog, okay, then also I'm not getting any error. Means I have the complete liberty to change the name. In place of x, I can write num. Okay, I will get no syntax error. In place of st, I can write name. Control K, no syntax error. In place of args, I can write xyz anything. Suppose let me write p. Control K, no syntax error. So identifiers are those tokens which are named by the programmer. Means the programmer has the complete liberty to name those tokens. Okay, and those tokens are identifiers. That is the reason why I told you class name is an identifier. Variable name is an identifier. Okay, again, variable name is an identifier. Clear? Main. In place of main, can I write anything else? Yes, I can write. I can write m224. Yes, I can write. Control K, no syntax error. Clear, na? But what are the rules of naming an identifier? It must not begin with a digit. I cannot write one dog. Control K, you can see I'm getting error. Okay. Can I write one in between? Yes, it's allowed. Can I write one at the end? Yes, it's allowed. But identifier name must not begin with a digit. Identifier का नाम digit से start नहीं होना चाहिए. Second क्या था? Keyword नहीं होना चाहिए. Can I write while here? Control K, no. ठीक है? नहीं. While हम लोग, लेकिन while 1, 2, 3 लिख सकते हैं क्या? Yes, we can write. क्योंकि while 1, 2, 3 keyword नहीं है. लेकिन सिर्फ while लिखने से while तो keyword था. ठीक है? So we cannot write this. आया समझ में? अच्छा, स्पेस अलाउड है क्या? सी SIMPLE सिंपल स्पेस दे दिया, INTEREST इंटरेस्ट, कंट्रोल के देखो एरर आया, इसलिए कहा जाता है स्पेस अलाउड नहीं। ठीक है, तो रूल नंबर 1 क्या था? डिजिट से स्टार्ट नहीं होना चाहिए। रूल नंबर 2 क्या था? रूल नंबर 2 क्या था? स्पेस इन बिटवीन इज नॉट अलाउड। तीसरा रूल इट, हाँ दूसरा रूल, इट कैनॉट बी अ कीवर्ड। तीसरा रूल, space in between is not allowed. And fourth rule is special symbols are not allowed. Can I use simple @ control K? See, I'm getting error. Can I write simple hyphen interest? You can see I'm getting error, but I can use underscore. I can use underscore in between at the starting point also, control K, no syntax error, at the end also. At the end also, control K, no syntax error. Similarly, I can use $sign, no syntax error. Okay, can I use $sign in between? Yes, no syntax error. Can I use $sign at the start? Control K, no syntax error. Yes, clear. Okay, so special symbols are not allowed. Now uppercase and lowercase are considered different. Okay, are considered different. Let me show it to you. See, if I write here int capital X, or suppose small x, is equal to 45. Okay, is equal to 45. If I am printing 45, sorry, if I am printing small x, it's good. Control K. Okay, let me change the class name. Let me change the class name. Okay, let me make it demo only. Control K, no syntax error. Yes. Now, if I make it capital X, if I make it capital X, so it is not allowed. Cannot find symbol variable capital X. Why? Because in Java, small x and capital X are considered as different. Okay, Java is a case sensitive language. Uppercase and lowercase characters are considered different. Okay, so I will write here small x only in order to remove the error. Now, if I have chosen capital D in class name demo, and if I want to create the object of demo, I cannot use small d. I cannot use small d. Here I will get the error. Cannot find symbol class small d mo. Cannot find symbol class small demo. Okay, so I will have to write capital D only. I will have to write capital D only. Control K, no syntax error. Why? Because Java is a case sensitive programming language. What is the meaning of case sensitive? Uppercase and lowercase characters are considered as different. Okay, is this clear? Thank you so much for watching this video. Okay, bye bye.